What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the TikTok algorithm and how to make your videos go viral. Hope you're ready. Know I am. Let's go. All right, guys. Well, first thing is first, why is this up on my board? It's because I just made a TikTok with it, and I thought because I'm doing this video, it would be appropriate to leave it there. I'm excited about today's video. Just the other day, I did a video on how to monetize TikTok. You can find that up in the top right-hand corner. We specifically talk about how to do it with affiliate marketing, but there are other ways as well. So feel free to go up to the top right and check that video out. But just in case this is your first time here on the channel, my name is Jake. The purpose of this channel is to help Christians achieve financial freedom so they can more effectively fulfill the mission to which God has called them. So what does TikTok have to do with financial freedom? Well, there are actually ways to monetize TikTok as you're creating your online business. In fact, there is not many tools out there that are more effective in driving traffic and in driving business than TikTok is right now. So if you're interested in financial freedom, please do me the favor, hit the like button on this video specifically, but also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you know when more videos come out. I'm always making videos on affiliate marketing. I have a whole free course. Again, I'll stick that up in the top right-hand corner as well. I have a free course on affiliate marketing just for you. I also have strategies of how you can make money. We're going to talk about how to get out of debt very soon. And we talk about other ways to achieve passive income so you can achieve financial freedom. So if any of that interests you, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. You are absolutely appreciated here. But let's get into it with TikTok. Just in case you are living on another planet and haven't heard about this app, I think I saw the other day, it is up to 1.5 billion users worldwide. This thing is exploding. It's simply an app. Though it used to be called Musical.ly, it's now called TikTok. And the basic premise of it is that you dance to different songs that are popular in the culture today. But you can use it in so many different ways. It's basically a 60-second or a 15-second video that you can use however you want. And its organic reach is nuts. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you an image. I'm going to pull my computer screen up and show you an image of the back office, of the algorithm and what it looks like. And as you study the algorithm, it should help you produce viral content on TikTok that can help you drive traffic to your business, or maybe you just want to have a viral video, and I can show you how to do that as well. That being said, let's jump into the computer and I'll show you how. All right, guys, as you'll see right here, here is my YouTube channel. Please, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, and I do thank you for that. And right here is the video that I mentioned about how to make money with TikTok. In this video specifically, I went through some of the strategies that I've used. When I made that video, I believe my highest video that had been viewed was at about 30 or 40,000 likes maybe. That same video is now at 78,000 views, not likes, views. I also have, I think, seven videos over 10,000 views. Majority of mine end up between 500 and 1,000 views. But when you think about that many free views for a video that took me maybe 2 minutes to make, it's really exciting when you start to think about what it could do for your business. So what we're going to do today, this is going to be a pretty simple video. Shouldn't be too long. I want to show you this image that I drew up to help you better understand the YouTube algorithm. I actually just made a TikTok on this that didn't do as well as I would like. I'm probably going to repost it, and we can go into some of the explanation of why reposting works and why you should be doing it on occasion. But all that being said, let's look through this image, and as you understand the back end, as you understand the algorithm, this should help you process the way you make your videos, the strategies you implement in your videos, and you'll also begin to see why people are doing things the way they are. And there are obviously more aspects than just this, but this is the big picture. This is the main stuff that you should be focusing on. So this right up here is the centralized algorithm. This is the cloud that everything is contained in. Every piece of content, obviously, including yours. These little squiggles are coming down to these boxes, and the boxes represent your individual pieces of content. Your content is then put into your user feed, and the first thing I want you to really notice is this right over here. So when you first publish a video, it goes out to a random number of people. Depending on how those people interact with it, we'll see the metrics that are evaluated here in a second, but depending on how those people interact with it, decides, it comes to a first evaluation, And when it reaches this first evaluation, it gets decided, is it going to be bumped up into the next tier, or is that video going to be killed right then? So if the video does well enough within the first evaluation, it gets boosted, and then it comes to a second evaluation. If it does well enough in that evaluation, it gets boosted to the next one and continues to go up these tiers. Now, what you'll notice, this is one thing that I hate to say because it'll make people nervous about posting on TikTok, but I watched an interview with a guy who actually talked one-on-one with someone who worked at TikTok when the app first came out and the algorithm. And he said the first 5 videos you make actually matter a lot. This is why you'll see a lot of people will have their very first video go viral, and it propels every video they do after that. Now, this doesn't mean you can't succeed if your first few videos don't do well, but it does hurt you a little bit. Those first five videos get pumped out a little bit extra and can give you momentum. So you want to have good ideas on those first videos, but at the end of the day, it's better to just start creating than to not create at all. But that's worth at least noting. It's also important, for the most part, to try to keep your videos within a single niche. When you're looking at the algorithm, they are trying to find the best audience for your content. So if you're always doing something different, they're going to be pumping out content all over the place, and people probably aren't going to engage as much with your content. 90% of the stuff I post is about making money online or about finances. So the algorithm should be pumping it out to the right people because they understand the people who engage with other stuff like mine. So those same people are going to engage with my stuff. So try to keep it pretty concentrated, pretty much the same type of material. You can do a few different things, but try to keep it the same material. So that's what happened with evaluation. What I really want to point out, and what is probably the most important thing on here, is right down here where it says evaluated metrics. So this is what the algorithm cares about the most. You'll see that likes, this is what people typically think are the most important thing, but they are actually the least valued thing in the TikTok algorithm. The likes are important, but the reason they are devalued so much is because they're the easiest thing to manipulate. It's actually really easy to have people pump up your likes to get you farther in those evaluations. So for that reason, they have made the 5th most important thing likes. So the first thing you want to think about when creating a video, how can I create a video that is going to be rewatched? Now, obviously, maybe the first thing that comes to your mind is I should do 15 seconds over 60-second videos. And that's maybe true. You'll probably get some more rewatch credit, but they're actually going to give more value if someone rewatches a 60-second video as opposed to watching a 15-second video. That average watch time, whether it's YouTube or TikTok, is always going to matter. So you need to be thinking about how can you get people to rewatch your videos. This is also why, this and completion, why you'll see comments or descriptions that say things like, "You won't believe what happens at the end of my video," because people understand that they want someone to watch the entire video so they get this completion. And then if they watch the entire video, maybe they'll say, "Hey, I missed something. Let me go back and watch it again." And then they get that rewatch credit. So those are things you should be constantly thinking about when creating videos. The third thing is shares. So you'll see on the right side of a TikTok, about 3 or 4 buttons down, there are 3 dots, and that allows you to share it on Facebook or Instagram or a handful of different places through a message. It also even allows people to favorite your video. So if they favorite it, it counts as a share. So finding ways to have people share your content is going to get you points and going to help your metrics. And this is actually a little unique because right now it's harder to get media shared on other pieces of content, but TikTok is actually having a lot of success with it. Number 4 is comments. So you can always maybe end your video with some type of question or something to encourage your audience to make a comment. That'll be engaging, and that will help boost up your score. And then 5th and finally is likes. As I do with YouTube videos, I always suggest making some call to action within your video. You don't want it to be the point of the video, but that call to action should help people, make them think about liking or commenting or even sharing your video. So when you understand these 5 things, it should help you in the way you form your videos. Now, one of the hard things about the algorithm, I have 1 or 2 videos that I think were the best videos on my page that just didn't do a great job. And this is why reposting really isn't a bad idea on TikTok, because that initial boost out might not go to the right people. Like, it might go to someone who's busy and they just don't have time to sit there and watch a whole video, and they're scrolling fast. It might go to a kid who isn't going to connect with your content. It might go to someone. The funny thing is, my video that's done the best, that's sitting at 80,000 views, in my opinion, is one of the worst videos on my page. The reason it's done well is because it's a 15-second video, so it almost always gets completed. There's a reason to rewatch it, because first you watch, it's a duet, so there's an original video and then me reacting to that video. So someone will watch the video all the way through to see the first video, and then they'll watch it a second time through to see my reaction and kind of the things that I add on to the initial video. So I know why it's done well, but it's frustrating because it's not one of my better videos. But reposting videos will maybe allow your content to get another chance to go out to different people, so maybe people will like it or comment on it and will allow it to be boosted. I wouldn't do it too much, or your followers are just going to get irritated by it, but it is something worth thinking about. So this score is then going to go into something called a compiled goodness score. I know that sounds made up. Maybe it is made up, but I've done a lot of research on the algorithm, and I've heard multiple people use this term, so I figured I would use the same term. A compiled goodness score. So they're going to take these points. Once it gets to, we'll say like an evaluation 1, they're going to take these points, they're going to put it into this evaluation, and then there's a certain threshold at every single evaluation. And if you meet that threshold, they're going to boost you into the next one. You'll go into the next evaluation, which expects a higher score, and so on and so forth. It's pretty straightforward. The real point of this video, if you want to do viral videos, if you want to have a lot of reach, is to focus on these things and just to produce a lot of content. Keep producing, keep getting more followers who are going to keep pumping your content out, and that's really how you're going to be successful. So these are the basic tiers that you're going to be pumped up into. Once you get pumped up into this tier 1, I think it is, you are boosted kind of be under tier 1. You go into evaluation 1, and then it bumps you up into tier 1. So in tier 1, you'll get about another 500 views. They'll see how people engage with your content, and then you'll enter into the second evaluation. At tier 2, you're going to get about 1,000 views. At tier 3, and it's just going to continue on all the way up to what has been called God tier. These are the ones that go crazy, super viral. Again, fairly straightforward. This is a weird little thing. I've seen this in multiple interviews and videos as well. And this is what people have called it. So this is what I called it in this video. This Council of Nobles. So once videos reach this God tier, these people, there's actually a team that sits down and looks at these top videos, and they decide which ones are going to continue to get pumped out more and more and more, and which ones they're going to shut down. These are the people who are just going to decide what is best for the platform, and they are going to continue to pump out that content. So when you look at all that, hopefully that makes a little bit of sense of what's going on behind the scenes in TikTok. And it'll probably start making sense. Like, you're going to see videos and go, oh, this makes sense with this algorithm. This makes sense why this one's doing well. This makes sense why this one's not doing as well. So hopefully it'll start to match with your experience. Well, guys, I hope this is helpful. I know this was a little bit of a shorter video, maybe than I typically make. Maybe I'm wrong, and this is actually longer than I think it is. But understanding this algorithm is going to help you drive traffic if you're creating a business, like a lot of you who are watching this channel are. This is an incredible opportunity that's just not going to be around forever. Don't waste the opportunity while it's being given to you. At some point, the algorithm is going to change. At some point, it's not going to be as easy to go viral. At some point, this app might not even exist. It might die off like Vine did. So always use opportunities to point them to your Instagram or to your Facebook or to your YouTube channel or whatever you're using, ultimately to your email list if you're doing affiliate marketing. All that being said, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Hope it helps you produce some viral videos on TikTok. I thank you as always for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, as it's a huge blessing to me. And all of that being said, I'll see you on the next video.